Hello friends, welcome to the Real Moon Oracle. I'm Rayo. Today we are using the Moonology Manifestation Deck for our daily energy reading today. So let's see what we got. Don't forget to subscribe if you're liking my stuff. I'm eventually going to get back to posting long form things, so just got to figure out my editing software. I had to switch. Oh, okay, thank you. I had to switch editing software because my computer couldn't handle the first one I used, so old computer, unfortunately. But we have last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details, and underneath that first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. So a little bit of opposing energy there. That's kind of interesting. Attending to the details, but releasing control. So our top card is this Virgo one, right? Releasing control, or attend to the details, last quarter moon in Virgo. Last quarter moon is the close out of the energy, right? The movement through. We're coming into a new moon energy as we're like getting darker and darker and darker. This card is like whiting out. There we go. I like that. So attending to the details, right? There are things to pay attention to. I like that it says attend, right? We're not taking care of it, we're just attending to it. And that's a little bit of a different energy in combination with the releasing of control that the card underneath was talking about. Now, attending to the details is saying more so to pay attention to them. It's not like we have to do every single thing ourselves, but we do have to know it exists, right? So when you are in, like, say, a leadership role at like your job or for example, right, you may be like decently high up in the position, your middle management, or even higher up than that potentially, but you have to know what your people under you are doing in their day-to-day, right? It's better that you know what's going on or what their job entails, because then you're better able to help them in the long run. You are able to identify problems quicker. You are able to come up with solutions, because you know how those day-to-day details look, right? You know how the day-to-day functions, even at the like lowest level of position in that job. Right. So for example, I used to work at like a recreation center. So those are like my front desk people. And I was a position or two above that sometimes. And it's like, okay, I needed to know how to, like what they said when they answered the phone. I needed to know how they looked up things on the computer. I needed to know about the book and everything that they used and where all this, like all the stuff was, right? So it's like, I could check for making sure it's like, okay, are we running out of paper that day? And then I'm getting that ordered, right? I'm making sure it's like, and then I can jump in and help them when things got too busy. So those are attending to the details for this example, right? We're like, okay, I know all the details that are going on. I might not be doing them in the day-to-day. I'm releasing that control that's better suited for somebody else depending on what I'm doing, but I know what's going on. And then when they come up, then I know exactly how to help with that, right? So that's how that attending to the details looks today. Hopefully that works and makes sense and applies, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.